happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel. How's everybody doing? We have made it back to the Cave of Wonders, and we actually need to go inside here. Now, this place can be kind of confusing, so what you need to do right at the beginning is fall off right here. Whoa. So that you go into, like, kind of this dungeony area. And what we're going to be doing is, I believe we're looking for waterfalls to swim up. Which would be...
Wait, swim up? Oh my gosh.
It's a Disney game. What do you want?
Are we one of the Zoras?
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, it was the PS2, so I mean, you didn't really need to worry about, like, physics.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Sounds like a plan.
Now, let me just... Because I messed around with this for a little while. And I realized that this is the important stuff down here.
Well, I mean, Sora doesn't really have to worry about swimming because he has those really big flippers.
Poor guy. I hate to be Dr. Scholes, though. I mean, that would be kind of crazy. So anyway, we're the Kwings. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new, tell us how you found our channel. And if you're old, share this video with your friends because we are still doing Kingdom Hearts. We are now on our 12th episode, I believe.
That's for you, Shadow, because you're old.
Yeah. Okay, so...
No, we meant old, like you've been here a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to be an old person.
Alright, I think this is the right way now. Like, it should... Yep, hidden room, this is it.
Whoa.
This is it. See how there's like a exclamation, or whatever, question mark above his head? Like, letting you know that there's something in this room. There should be a massive pillar. There it is. The pillar probably rises all the way to the top. That's the thing that was blocking something before.
Oh, you straightened it out.
Right, so now we should be able to gain access to something. I think.
Yeah. What's going on with Genie?
He's sad.
My first wish, Genie. Show me the keyhole.
Oh no.
Don't do it, Genie.
He has no choice.
He almost looks like a skeleton man.
I know. He does.
Jafar.
Yes.
Okay, now that we did that...
I was trying to do a Skeletor voice, but...
Yes! It's all in the nasal!
I can't do it very well. I'm just like, yes. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I kind of picture a skeleton in my head when I do that voice, so I mean, I'm trying to, like, sound all bony and... I don't know.
You could just picture me not feeding you.
Yeah? Well, no, I feed myself, so I mean...
Oh yeah, that's right, you do feed yourself. I know, you're becoming really good at that, Kiwi.
When I remember to eat...
Oh yeah, actually, you can always eat cereal.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll never totally go hungry.
That's right.
Cereal is a gamer's best friend.
It actually is. I mean, it works really well for, like, waking you up in the morning with all the rush of vitamins and stuff. And then at bedtime, if you have, like, just one bowl of cereal, it starts to calm your body down. Dang it. To the point where you get sleepy.
Yay! And this episode is brought to you by cereal. It does a body good.
Reese's Puffs! Reese's Puffs! That's a cereal I had today, if people are wondering.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
That was like a wrap and stuff like that. Alright, so we gotta go back up to where we were because we fell down.
Sure, it was. I know, it was.
It was indeed.
So you have a cat on your lap?
I usually do. So we need to go to the Bottomless Hall, and then we have to make it past these things. So you have to be patient because the water will, like, push you off the edge, and then you gotta do this whole thing again.
And I got the cutest picture of Shadow today.
Yeah, but the most important thing that you need to do, that you have to remember about the Cave of Wonders so you don't get lost, because people will get lost here.
Yeah.
Make sure at the very start of the level, like I showed you guys, to drop down there and find that pillar, because if you do not break that pillar, you won't be able to get past the gold room, because there'll be like this massive thing in your way. It could be an obstacle or something, but it should be gone now that we hit that pillar. And of course, cottages are basically like tents. You use them at save points, or not save points, use them for certain things and heal.
Yeah.
But see how there's like no thing obstructing that doorway over there?
Yep.
So we can go through and face Jafar.
Obtained something.
And that was called a ability up, and we've actually collected a lot of ability ups. Yep, we need a boo for that. A boo!
I don't think we're supposed to touch that.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
What?
In this game, we needed to touch it so that we get this treasure chest up here.
Wow, that's so, like, different than the movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a reimagining. Of course it's going to be different than the movie.
Oh.
That's to be expected. Alright, so we should probably save before we confront Jafar.
It's so interesting to see these characters, like, with a totally different story and interacting and stuff. It's like, whoa, this is so cool. You never imagine seeing your favorite Disney characters again.
This was a big deal when it happened. It really was.
Boy again?
He is more persistent than I expected. Why not explain the situation to that boy, Riku? Doing so may actually prove useful to our...
Wait a second. Are you Maleficent?
I'm guessing...
Jafar, let Jasmine go! Not a chance. You see, she's a princess. One of 7 who somehow hold the key to opening the door.
Monologuing.
But you fools won't live to see what lies beyond it. Genie, my second wish, crush them!
Genie, no! Sorry, Al. The one with the lamp calls the shots. I don't have a choice.
Actually, Genie wouldn't be able to attack. He has a rule about, like, he can't kill or make people fall in love.
That's true. That is true, Luke. That's one of the rules. No killing and no falling in love.
What he should have said for his second wish, this is because the probably Japanese people didn't know. They should have made him the greatest sorcerer in the world, because that was his second wish.
Yeah.
His first wish was to become Sultan. His second wish was, you know, the most powerful sorcerer in the world, and then his third wish, he was tricked into being a genie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was actually a good trick, and
Aladdin was really smart too. He was like, well, yeah, you might be the most powerful sorcerer in the world, but your power is still a pale comparison to genies.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, Jafar, I mean, he almost beat Aladdin and company if it wasn't for his arrogance, which every Disney villain...
Yeah.
Every Disney villain has an arrogance weakness. Like, Disney was so smart in how he handled the villains of his stuff. And that kind of, like, maintained its way, like, through after he was gone, and people were creating, like, new Disney characters in the 80s and 90s, like, adapting these famous folk fairy tales.
Yeah, I mean, I love how Disney did it. It's just, I don't know, he always did really feel-good movies, and, you know, everything he did was so positive.
Okay, so, if you avoid Genie, you shouldn't get hurt, but there's one really important thing about the Jafar fight, for his human form that people need to remember. You don't want to ever go inside that circle. The kind of gray circle with the water. Jafar has this ability, I don't know if you've seen him cast it, but he does like this icicle tornado. No matter how strong you are or how long you've grinded, you can see that we played for about like 6 to 8 hours on the save file, so we have gone back and fought monsters and done some other stuff to grind levels if people are wondering. We're not showing the grinding. Because, you know, at our current level this would be kind of hard, but it doesn't matter what level you are, if you get stuck inside of his ice tornado, you will die. It's a very annoying move. There's no way out of it. So the best trick that I've found over the years that is coming back to me is stay on the outskirts of the level where Jafar hangs out on top of these, like, you know, little platforms. It takes a little bit longer to run there, but you're not going to get trapped over in the center where he can use his icicle thing of death.
Yeah.
Because that's all water that he draws from in there. Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow.
Fighting Jafar, honey.
Come up here, Shadow. Yeah, I actually feel like if you think about like how Walt Disney ran his company, it kind of reminds me of Iwata because like Disney was an animator first, and then he ended up building this big company, and you know, and then he never forgot like, you know, his roots and stuff, and that's kind of how Iwata was too, where he was always you know, game developer first, and then you know, company running the company second. Oh. Shadow, what is it? You want me to put her down?
Powder room, yep. Cat powder room.
Your nose.
Okay, we're gonna heal a little bit. Come on, I'm pretty over leveled, so you should be done.
I'm really sorry about this.
Are you really sorry about this, Genie? Then don't attack me. Attack Aladdin.
He could have said, you know, tie them up or
No.
incapacitate them.
I think it just has to do with, I mean, some things are lost in translation. You know, ow. That move is actually pretty powerful too. That can take a lot of your health, that Jafar laser beam thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't kill people or make them fall in love.
Yeah.
But Jafar is actually tricked by Jasmine when, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she does trick him. Yeah, so Jafar,
There we go.
he has such an ego on him, he's easily tricked.
Yep. And there we go. Jafar is beaten. Movie time. So, I mean, it took a little bit longer, but we got him. Later, loser.
No.
Attain the power of ice. Blizzard becomes Blizzara. These are all Final Fantasy names for spells.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so before we go and rescue Jasmine, I would strongly advise saving beforehand. The save points restore your character's MP and health.
Oh, that was a save. Oh, this
Yeah,
is a
that's
save.
the little circle thing's a save
Yeah.
point. Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
You know something weird about Walt Disney, like, kind of, that made him kind of, like, nerdy and stuff? Or kind of weird, it's like, when he had, you know, the first, first theme park, Disneyland, he used to get there in the morning and, like, ride the rides before anybody else.
That's pretty cool. Let's wake up Jasmine now.
Genie, my final wish.
Here it
I
comes.
want you to make me an all-powerful genie.
There should have been some context to that scene, but oh well.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think Jafar would have been smart enough to come up with that on his own.
I know, that was Aladdin's idea.
If you guys haven't seen Disney's Aladdin, go watch it. It's awesome. And also watch The Return of Jafar. That's a great movie too. The King of Thieves, it was okay. I think she passed out. We gotta go after Jafar first.
But how could you possibly take him down since he's an all-powerful genie?
We've got Sora, the Keyblade Master. What are we worried about? This looks cozy. Jafar! There you are! Creepy. Lamp! Get Jafar's lamp! Alright, so this boss battle, it can confuse people. If you want to, you can attack Jafar using your ice powers, but the whole point of this is to actually attack Iago stealing the lamp. Jafar's lamp is his weakness. I don't know why I see speedrunners, maybe they're playing on a higher difficulty or something, but they always attack Jafar using ice magic, whereas where I play, I always go after Jafar's lamp.
Yeah.
Which maybe going after Jafar itself, like, is faster for speedrunners. I'm not a speedrunner, though, so I don't know. I always remember attacking the lamp.
I would think it would be more logical to go after the lamp, like,
yeah.
So it was in the movie. He was like, you know, you asked for it and everything that goes with it.
Yep. Phenomenal cosmic powers. Itty bitty living space.
Yeah.
A portable prison.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, I'd be curious what the original story of Aladdin was actually, like the original tale, like from China and stuff.
I think you might be able to find... It's the internet, you can find information on anything.
Well, I remember watching some kind of YouTube video about the original story of Aladdin, that he didn't just have 3 wishes in the original story. He actually had infinite wishes. Which,
oh, wow.
Which I was thinking, like, if that's true, then what would that story be like? Like, I don't know. I don't know if he freed the genie in the end. I don't know what happened.
I don't think...
Yeah, I'd be curious.
Freeing the genie sounds like a Disney thing.
Yeah, it does.
Man, Iago's so strong!
I definitely think that he used a genie to impress a princess, though, like in the original.
Oh, I mean, I would do the same thing. I mean, I always thought about, like, when I was a kid, like, you know, Aladdin, I could see a lot of myself in that character. You know, he was... The greatest asset of Aladdin is, yes, he was a street rat, but he had a heart of gold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he could have probably saved Jasmine from Jafar if he used his last wish or whatever, he decided to use it for something not selfish and something that would benefit somebody else.
Yeah, that was a really nice way that it ended. Like that.
And I really love the subsequent Aladdin movies. There we go. Bye, Iago. And we just leveled up.
How many Aladdin movies were there?
3.
Ah, okay.
Third one's not very good. They finally get married in it, though.
Okay, Jafar. Back to your lamp.
They had a very long engagement. Grab Iago! Nope. And then they don't show you what happens to the lamp. Obtain the power of fire. Fire. And some support number 1. Good times.
I don't know.
Nah, whatever. There's Jasmine. She's awake.
Yep.
Never mind. This is why you don't leave your girlfriend by herself.
Jasmine? Jasmine!
Remember that, kids. Alright, Sora, do your thing.
Yeah, in the future, when you're fighting an evil genie, don't leave your girlfriend alone.
Make sure that she either makes it back to her apartment or that there are people watching her. Because when you turn your back to fight the boss, chances are she won't be there when you get back. Words of wisdom. And with that, we've sealed another world from the Heartless.
Yay!
Click.
Ooh, has I ever been lost while you're fighting a boss near me, or...?
Not that I know of. I'm always keeping tabs on you. In a non-creepy way.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, we better get out of here!
Uh-oh.
Aladdin, stop! Oh, I forgot about this. This is the Escape Cave of Wonders thing. It's not quite as bad as the Super Nintendo version of this, but it's a little annoying. Although if you lose this, you still exit the cave anyway. This is just a mini game.
I like the music.
Yeah, it's fun. Woohoo! Whoa! Ow. Nope, I'm hitting things left and right. What am I talking about? But yeah, I would say the Super Nintendo level of this, it was really long and hard. This is just, you know, a really quick thing. It's like avoiding the fire.
Yep.
Sort of.
Whoa. The little carpet friend is getting a tiny bit singed.
Rugman!
Oh, come on.
Nobody says give me some skin anymore. And they ask for a high five. That was an 80s, 90s thing, I believe.
I know.
So Jasmine's no longer an Agrabah.
I'm hoping not.
Sora, let's go find her.
Sora, let's go find her.
Sora, sorry, I can't take you with me.
What?
Yeah, our friendship's over now. Why not? I have to find Jasmine. I sure wish we could, but...
Why not?
We can't. If we take him to another world...
Wait, he'll disappear?
No.
But what about Jasmine?
Their reasoning is stupid. We would be... meddling. Like there'd
Meddling
be...
in what?
Fate. Aladdin, we'll find Jasmine, I promise.
But isn't Jasmine going to another world?
Earth to Al. Hello, you still have one wish left. Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
What is Aladdin gonna do?
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Al!
Oh, the feels.
They kind of rushed the relationship with Genie and Aladdin in this game, though.
They probably had limited time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A deal's a deal, Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want. You're your own master. But if you can, it'd be great if you could go along with them and help Sora find Jasmine.
Sorry, Al. I'm done taking orders from others.
Bummer.
But a favor? Now that's entirely different.
Aww.
I guess I could give that a try. After all, we're pals, right, Al?
Genie.
Just leave it to me!
But then Genie's not meddling? I'm so confused.
I just wouldn't worry about it, to be honest.
It's bothering me!
Oh. Meanwhile, at the villain's hideout.
Why is Riku
That
there?
smarmy vizier could have had him. If someone had stuck around to give him a hand.
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
Jafar was beyond help, consumed by his own hatred. One should beware of letting it burn too fiercely.
Creepy.
Whoa, lighten up. I'm as cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have we got something special for you?
Huh?
We had a deal, yes? You help us, and we grant you your wish.
Kyrie.
Kyrie!
Go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
Just remember, this is no pleasure cruise. It won't be a pleasant voyage.
Why are you doing all this for me? What's the catch?
Catch? What's the catch? Silly boy. You're like a son to me. I only want you to be happy.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you wish. But lest we forget, I kept my end of the bargain.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun, dun.
The plot thickens. Why is Riku working with the Heartless? Find out next time. Probably.
Gasp.
Learned summon spell. Genie, here, take this with you.
Well, you can summon the genie.
Yeah.
Yay.
You obtain 3 wishes. Yay, new Keyblade! And we learned the Green Trinity Mark. Sora, please find Jasmine for me. Hi.
Hi.
Please find Jasmine? Alright, I'll think about it. Okay, so... trying to think what we do now. What?
Nothing, I was just being weird.
Ah.
Yep. So, yeah, I really can't say why Riku was there except for the fact that he's turning evil.
Maybe. Or maybe he's using the bad guys. I don't remember. It's been so long.
What?
Riku is a huge aspect of the Kingdom Hearts games, and there is a game where you play as Riku, and he teams up with King... Never mind. Riku has a really interesting arc in the series.
I think he's evil.
He's kind of like the Darth Vader character, but he doesn't end up, you know, the route of Vader. So...
Weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that he's like, oh, I'm working with you, and then when she's like, oh, I want you to be happy, he's like, I don't believe you. It's like, well...
Would you believe a stepmom that looked like that? I wouldn't.
Then why is he working with her?
A means to an end. Who's that guy? I don't remember ever seeing somebody like that.
I don't know.
Travelers used to throng Agrabah's streets. Yeah. But now those shadows have overrun the city. Are you gonna sell me items or what?
Yeah.
Nope.
We need some items.
I'm actually looking for that guy that was selling things, but I don't know where he is now.
Oh yeah, that guy.
People are wondering, like, why are you running around when you could just go back to your gummy ship? It's like, I'm trying to find that peddler guy who sells items because I need to give Donald and Goofy a new weapon since we're getting further along in the game. Their basic weapons aren't going to cut it anymore.
Wow, that guy's obsessed with Jasmine.
Oh, the only place I can... Whoops. Oh, sorry. I forgot how to get back to my ship for a second. The only place I can think of where there are new weapons that we can go buy is back at Traverse Town. We can revisit some places and unseal more Trinity marks.
Yep.
Wasn't there a Trinity mark in the accessory shop?
Oh, you're so observant, Goofy.
Goofy's smart in this. Just Goofy.
He just has a funny voice.
Ah, could this torn page be from Merlin's book, too?
Whoa.
Maybe.
You guys are, like, detectives.
A little bit. Gosh. Let's return to the town and give it to him. Before I forget, the voice of Genie, the cartoon guy, he is the voice of Homer Simpson from The Simpsons.
Ooh.
And he's pretty famous, but the problem that I have with Disney voice actors is you never really get to leave your own stamp on the character. Most Disney voice actors for established Disney characters are doing impressions of a deceased actor.
Oh, yeah.
Which, it's really hard to be creative unless you're, you know, asked to be that character first, then you can add your own stamp to it.
Yeah.
But if you're reprising an already established role, Disney expects you to do that to your best of the ability to sound like the original person. Wow. But anyway, people, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out some of the other cool vids we got going up on KwingsLetsPlays. God bless and happy gaming.